Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here for our Meet the Candidates segments here on Central Kentucky Television, and right now I have with me Roger Smothers, who is currently the magistrate for District 3. He will be on the ballot on Election Day, which is Tuesday, May the 20th, to be in the District 3 magistrate race.
Yes, sir.
It is going to be decided in the primary race in May. There are 3 people on that ticket right now. And Roger, tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Roger Smothers. I'm married to my wonderful wife, Tammy, which I've been married 26 years. High school sweethearts. Have a wonderful son, Dale Smothers, and I have a wonderful daughter-in-law, Chrissy. I've been magistrate for our district. I feel like I love life, and I feel like I've done a very good job as being a magistrate.
Now, how long have you been magistrate in District 3?
This is the 3rd term, so I'm serving at
so wrapping up 12 years.
4 years, yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell us, for those who are unfamiliar with the whole District 3 area, what does District 3 encompass?
District 3, actually, it goes from Raywick to Jessietown to St. Joe. It covers the Findlay area and also covers a part of the Lebanon area as well. So.
Okay. And tell us, during your tenure as magistrate, what have been some of the key things that you've done that you're most happy with?
Well, Gary, I'm very proud to know that I've stood up and I've served our district very proudly. I feel like that I'm already tried, I'm already trained, and I'm already proven. Some of the things that I feel like I've done were just putting in a walking trail. I've helped with the pavilions. I've put in walking trails in Lebanon Elementary and at Raywick. Helped with St. Joe parking community centers, the pavilions. I've also placed, helped put roofs on at the building at the church in Raywick. I've tried to be for the people. I'm humbly, I have been serving the people, not just during the election years or not just during the some of the years as a hit and miss, but every year I have served the people. So that's just a few of the accomplishments that I've done so far. So.
In your talking with your constituents, what do you hear are some of the key issues right now that need to be addressed?
Well, Gary, I think that some of the issues, they really like what I've done. They feel like I've stood up, I've stood for the people, I've done a good job. As far as the major key issues, they're very glad that we have jobs in our area. They're very glad about the development that we've had, the way that I've stood up and I've stood for the district. They're very glad that we have, that a lot of things that that we do and that we want to do for the community is adding the jobs so that the people here, they actually have a job. 20 years ago, people actually, they drove outside of our counties on several different areas of the county to find employment for their livelihood. Where now we have jobs here, we have jobs, a lot of jobs available. So if someone really wants to work, the jobs are here, the opportunities are here for them to work here in their hometown. And that's the biggest things that I hear, that they are really pleased with the issues and the things that I've stood up for and stood for the districts.
And when people ask you, what is the job of a magistrate, how would you describe it?
That's a very good question, Gary. A lot of people, they think that it's just roads, which really that's the very smallest of the matters. Roads is one of the things that we deal with, but it's most definitely not the biggest. It's not. We do have some. We have a very good road department. We do have a drainage. We have some drainage problems, but Gary, as long as we have rain, as long as there's time on earth, we're going to have a drainage problem. But I will say that every issue that's been addressed to me or addressed to our road department, those issues have been addressed and they've been taken care of in a timely manner as long as it's a county road. If it's not a county road, obviously the county cannot come in and fix that, a private driveway. So there's over 15 different budgets that we have to actually address. We have to review and we have to know what's going on with each individual budget. But it's not just a budget. You're voting on people, you're voting on things that affect taxpayers. When you wake up in the morning, the things that you do, they're actually going to affect over 20-some thousand people in our county. So the roads, what I was going to say, I'm sorry, but is the very minor things. But we have the budgets, we have help in the EMS, you have the road department, you have the jails, you have the animal control, you have the fire department, emergency management, EMS. It's just, those are some of the things that you got to be willing to get in and know about. This is a very, very big job. It's not a job with just roads and drainage issues. So that job is a major, major job for this county, whether we succeed and move forward.
When people ask you what are some of the best things about Marion County, what do you think are some of the best things?
I'm sorry. The best things about Marion County, it is a small town where that everybody knows everybody. Everything you do is affected by somebody in our county. For instance, the best things, whenever you're talking about the jobs staying with Marion County, the people working at Marion County, the people being in Marion County to be able to have a job and stay close to home, that's probably one of the things. But if there's something major, as a death in the family or something, our community pulls together and they support one another. So we're well family oriented. I would say that's one of the best things for Marion County.
Great. And as I said, Cotton's going to be on the ballot on Tuesday, May the 20th for magistrate in District 3, and the magistrate for that district will be decided in the primary, because there will be 3 people on the ballot then. But tell us, what makes you feel that you are the best candidate for this job?
Gary, I feel like I've stood for the people. I feel like I've tried, I'm trained, and I feel like I'm proven. I feel like that I've made very good contacts in Frankfort. I feel like that the people in Frankfort, they know me by first name. We're very blessed that we have Mr. Jimmy Higdon, and we have Mr. Terry Mills that's at Frankfort that's working for Marion County that do an outstanding job. I just think that the reason I'm the best person for the job, because I've already been there. I'm tried, I'm trained, I'm proven. I've already taken additional 500 hours, additional training hours, not counting being a magistrate on the job. I feel like that I've stood up for the people. I've done what's right. I've never voted for tax increases. At the same time, we've been able to manage over a $14 million budget. We have a surplus. I've been able to create over $2.1 million of blacktop money for my district alone, over $500,000 for shouldering and graveling the roads, over $200,000 for, over $400,000 for bridges and culverts. And that's just some of the stuff that I feel like a very short list that qualifies me to be the best magistrate. I've worked for the people, I've stood up for the people, and I will continue to do that.
And this is a 4-year position for magistrate.
Yes, sir.
If you were elected again, what would you hope to see accomplished by the end of that next 4-year term?
The next 4 years, we've got some issues that's actually facing the county, and the biggest thing is that we're going to say we're implementing E911, which is going to be implemented without any additional taxpaying dollars to the community. We've saved the community over $100,000 by keeping the E911 trunk here instead of actually, right now, if you call E911, that's routed to Columbia. So we're going to have the E911 services here, save over $100,000. The county jail is one of the things, and I'd like to say Mr. Barry Brady, he's done an outstanding job with keeping our jails full, and he's implemented a lot of programs which Marion County Fiscal Court has been on board with him and the judge. We've been on board. The last couple of years have kind of been a little tough, but nothing to do with Mr. Barry Brady. He's done an outstanding job, and I want to very much stress that because he's done an outstanding job. But when the jails are not full, it's costing the county tax-paying dollars, and I'm saying full with people that's not from Marion County. So we've implemented programs which we're supposed to keep our beds full. We've implemented a lot of money, the magistrates and the judge, and supporting our jailer. And those issues are just some of the things about keeping the county jails full, making sure they're full, and that comes with, Gary, of going to Frankfort. Make sure that you're up there talking to people in Frankfort, people that knows us by first name, people that, like I said, Mr. Higdon and Mr. Mills, that's done an outstanding job. We all work together as a team, and on that team, we have to be able to keep our jails full with outside prisoners from Marion County, with the training programs, the SAP programs that's been implemented that we've placed a lot of money into. So what we need now is for the state level to come through and to keep exactly their word. If we implement these programs, then those beds will become full. As you know, Gary, we're only a handful of counties, 4 or 5 counties that's actually profitable on their jails, and we've been fortunate. We've been one of them. So just the last couple years, we've taken a little hit, but that's getting better. Those numbers are up. So that's just a couple of the issues that's facing our county. Things for our youth. We would love to see things for our youth, and our court has worked very diligently. The judge, economic development, Mr. Tom Lunn, we worked very diligently, and we're trying to get something in for our youth. Whether it's a bowling alley or whether it's a movie theater, but all those most people know it's from a private fund. So those are some of the things that's affecting that's going to be affecting our future. So like I said, our court, our judge has worked very diligently with economic development. So we want this, and we're striving to get this. We're just not there, so it's got to be privately funded. But with that being said, Gary, can I just say some of the things of what we actually, since we're not able to have the bowling alley or the movie theater, just to name a couple things of what we've actually implemented the court and what we've voted and help our youth on. Some of those things was just Marion County Youth Sports, St. Charles, Lebanon Middle, Lebanon Elementary Sports, FFA. Most of you people would know all these things because your youth have been in this. So the 4-H shooting, the City of Raywick, St. Joe Community Center, the Crusade for Children, FCLA, Leadership Lebanon, Marion County Economic Development, Marion County Veterans, the Marion County Association for the Handicapped, Marion County Sportsman Club, Marion County Board of Education, Raywick Fire Department, EMS, Rescue Squad, Lebanon Fire Department, the Healing Place, Vocational Ed Center, the Community Action, Relay for Life, Fish and Wildlife. I got just a couple more here. These are just some of the things that we've supported because we don't have this type of service we don't have a YMCA and we don't have a bowling alley. So however, we feel that we're putting this money into the courts. The court is putting this money into our community to help our youth in other areas. The Marion County Basketball, the Marion County Football, the Little League, Soccer, Loretta Youth League, the Caring Place, American Cancer Society, the Marion County Animal Shelter, the Marion County Soil Conservation, the Red Cross, the Will Do Ministries, the Communicare, Girls on the Run, St. Baldrick's, and the Mid-Kentucky Bass Anglers. That's just some of the things and there's hundreds of projects that we support that I know you're very much aware of, Gary, but it's just some of the things that we feel that we can help our youth, and we're trying to grow until we actually get that bowling alley or that movie theater. So we are working very diligently for that.
Okay. Again, I've been talking with Roger Smothers, who will be on the ballot for Magistrate in District 3 on Tuesday, May the 20th. Thank you very much.
And I'd like to say too, Gary, a lot of people, they use a fabric of their choice, and I'd like to say, please use cotton as your magistrate. I humbly ask you for your vote. People use cotton every day, whether it's cotton shirts, cotton swabs, or cotton nail, and I humbly ask you, please use cotton. If there's any concerns that you have that you want me to address, please call me at 270-692-6732. I humbly ask for your vote.